Hi folks, the updates are a bit quicker out of the gate this time. I did try using Jabita's little Nikon for this, and the internal microphone, not nearly as good as the one on this camera. Sorry, not nearly as good as the external microphone I've attached to this camera that I can't attach to that camera. So we'll stick with this one. Night before last, was it? But yeah, very recently the guys came and actually put all the insulation bats up in the ceiling. So they did that at night as per suggestion, and hoped that it would be a little bit cooler. It was a little bit cooler, but still pretty hot up there. I'd bought I think about 6 pairs of gloves, and I only thought there was going to be Dadang and Azra working on it, so I only bought 2 dust masks. But as it turned out, there was about 6 people working on it, so there's enough gloves, but they used other masks as well. But it was a bit hot up there to be using a mask anyway. Really, they're bloody uncomfortable. Not sure how many have got itchy feet and legs now, because a lot of them are wearing shorts. But yeah, that's all done, and hopefully that will make a difference inside. It's going to be a little bit hard to know for sure, possibly. But that's been done now, and I've transferred the money for Dadang's steel for his reinforcement for his house. I've shown you previously the stack of building materials at the back, and I'll show you again, just as a reminder. So that's on the go, and yesterday I received a message from Solar Power Indonesia saying they were currently packing up all my gear, and that should arrive next week. So that might sit here for a few days before their installation team comes, because they expect to spend a few days installing 15 kilowatts of solar panels and 24 kilowatt hours of storage. So hopefully, well, I won't be starting the backup generator at 4 o'clock in the morning when the batteries run low. We'll see. If that happens often, I'll obviously install more storage. And if that doesn't cut the mustard, maybe have to buy a bigger genset on. I'm a power hog, it seems, and with our current setup where it's just wired directly into the new switchboard, I can power the old switchboard from it, and when I had it running, everything that was on the old switchboard, it was taking about 2 kilowatts as base load, and when a new air conditioner tried to turn on, the starting current was enough to trip the...
Actually, tell you what.
Bloody internet, it's so slow here. That was a YouTube thing speaking up. I should just put a stop to that. Yeah, got to do something about the internet. It's not good. Where was I? Yeah, so when the big air conditioner tried to kick in, it tripped the overload limiter on the generator. That of course cut off all the power. Now, when the genset is only going to be providing power to the battery charges for the storage, that won't be a limitation, because the inverters in the off-grid system, they're 7.5 kilowatt inverters for a start, and they can stand double that for a start-up current for a few seconds, so that won't be an issue. Yeah, so solar power stuff turning up next week, and installation of that, I'm not quite sure whether it'll be the following week or it'll be this month anyway. They were saying about mid-month. So I'm looking forward to that, because at the moment there's so much stuff I haven't got turned on. Like all of my computers from Melbourne, the only one I'm running is just the notebook computer over here. I haven't started up the rest of it. So big screens. And my AV system here, because I was going to all 4K resolution TVs, I thought, well, rather than have lots and lots of HDMI cables to the 4K TV from all different sources, so I can get the 4K from the ones that can supply that, and normal HD from the AV amplifier. I actually did upgrade my AV amplifier. I bought a later unit in Melbourne, which hasn't actually been powered on yet. It's all cabled up. It's been cabled up for weeks, ready to go, but I don't want to power all that up until I'm on my off-grid system. Our power bill here is about 10 times the norm apparently for the area. That would seem extreme to the locals, but I think their electricity here is pretty cheap, because ours is costing about $200 a month, which is a lot less than I would have paid in Melbourne, I can tell you, because I'm a real power hog. But if the local norm is $20 a month, that's basically 2 days work equivalent for a labourer around here. 2 days work equivalent for a labourer in Melbourne. If they were paying that for their power bill, they'd be saying, oh, this is bloody expensive. Maybe it'll get that way, don't know. Anyway, I'm waffling again, so I should take you out and show you a few other things. And I'll show you installing the insulation in the roof using a little bit of video I captured on my mobile phone. They were pretty quiet, so I didn't think I'd be speaking to confuse them, so that's a bit of silent video. Here's a reminder of the building materials at the back. Lots of sand, lots of gravel, lots of rocks, and lots of bricks over the back. There they are. And Dadang's house will go, I think, where that flattened grass is over there, maybe a little bit closer. But yep, we're not far off starting apparently. Hey look, there's nobody actually making the reinforcement at the moment. As can be seen, all of the packs of insulation have gone from the front of the house now. So, pretty much all up in the roof. I'm not going to move the chairs and stuff back into the area. Our solar power stuff should be coming next week, and it can be stacked there before going around the back to be installed. Which reminds me, I should clean up that area at the back. It's not too bad, but I do have a bit of stuff I have to move out of the way here. So I should get on with that sometime soon. Well, I had a look and there's no steel work going on yet. I was at the front of Dadang's house, and old house, and he was having breakfast, so I guess they're not in a rush to start today. Although it'd be a good day to start because it's not stinking hot yet. But I imagine that the best place to do the steel work is actually along the south wall of our house, because it's a good long area, close to the worksite and shaded, which is significant, I think. So probably means that if they accept that suggestion, there'll be a lot of angle grinder noise outside my window here in future. Yeah, but that's where we're at the moment, state of play. Insulation's in. Dadang's house is starting real soon now, and my solar power stuff is due to come next week. Not quite sure when they come to install it, but that'll probably be mid-July, which is the following week. But yeah, we're getting there, and my other toy is due to come off the production line on the 10th, so I may receive it later this month. More about that when it arrives. I'll have a video of it arriving, hopefully. That's been asked for. That's where we're at the moment. That is where we are at the moment. So I'll put up this short video.